Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Ernstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. Starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Powering right past the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time with a tight end for the 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense in a run-fits-all.
Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Here we go on fourth down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up the first down. That's what they call it.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee, drive the start at the 25-yard line. Down here for this offense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. The ball is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll be brought down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's got some room. Can he get there? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now they line up to kick the extra point. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6th. Bad field position. I don't know why he brought that out. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back in the last possession and then in a pick. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Plenty space at the 20. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
And it's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Oklahoma 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball with a gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
PHC is good as still trailed, huh? The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Shabira.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On third down, it's a handoff. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominant at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Fakes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're going ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense and come up with a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it for a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets him fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Brings up second down.
So second and 10 after the previous play. It's a run to the left. In the clear at the 25. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ohio State 28, Oklahoma
7. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Turner elects to fair catch and no return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The gain moves the ball to a 3rd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Back's got it again. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize in any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gives it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Okay, ready? The gain makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
Looking for some space. It's Morrison. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed off. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
And the Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Game 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown. And now, oh my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, they're out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Ball handed off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
He draws down at the 18. 2nd down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 28, Oklahoma 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
3rd down play for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting him off. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter. And
then 1st down, right back to the running game. brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Second down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. They'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run game, staying holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive.
Black 24. Black 24. Set.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.